Forget about. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, those of you out here watching, what is up? How you doing today? I'm your host, Don Gotti, in the house. We've got Summit Season 5, ladies and gentlemen. 3-5, taking on MERC today. And if you didn't know, we're on Kursk at night, so welcome, comrades. Today we feast on borscht and bullets. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Fucking hell. Another shit show. Streamer's Delight. Kursk with all its glories at night. Hopefully you guys enjoy this out there today. I've been told to watch for some warm-up, so here we are. We're chilling up here, folks. I've been told to keep my eyes somewhere in this region through here, but shh, don't tell anybody. So we're gonna see, we got some trucks in the distance, it appears. 3-5 has requested I be here to maybe catch some sweet openers. Got some supplies coming down as well. It looks like Allied supplies right on the red-blue, or the neutral zone line, rather. Gosh. Truck moving in, oh gosh. Could this be what they're looking for? Barrage, inbound. Mannerheimy, does he see it? Do they see it? Do we get another wave? Another wave inbound. Shots ringing out, not hitting. Truck's unsure what to do. He's probably going, what the hell is going on? Getting some cap pressure now. It's going the way of 3-5. You see, the midpoint is Yamki. We're on Kursk Night, folks. We went ahead and highlighted everything for you, so you'll see the axis here with a little bit of a green highlight. The allies in red are going to have a slightly different hue, if you will. Spears. Off to a big start. 3-5 at about 40% cap weight now. Mr. House, humans, you going down. Mr. House getting housed right away. Spears, Sergeant Major, a USA tank. Holding off over here, you see Jimbles in a sea of red. Mannerheimy riding up on the armor unit. Pac Ramon going down. MG Rex and Rylu. Squiggly trying to wiggle his way in here. Rex with them teeny arms. How does he carry the AT rocket? I have no idea. War Daddy rolling up. You see armor here in the distance for 3-5. Taking some shots. This is another 3-5 recon tank, folks. We're going to do our best to see what we can. Yeah, here we go. Son of a bitch. Captain Cove, Pickle Rick, and Nash. Pulling up. And this little guy here. Skeeter. Guard your Peter, Skeeter. Pulling up. You got it. Ooh, but they're right in view. Recon tank going to finish him. Shabbat Shalom. Oh, he's not down yet. Nearly tracked. He's got a little bit of life left. Gets the turn. Recon tank. Takes one from long range. Typhlos. I believe that was him. Saves this light tank's day. Skeeter, nothing he can do about it. Except hold his Peter. What a play you see, folks. Armor unit in a good spot. Pack. Pow them all. Aw. No idea how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. War Daddy trying to make his way over. As we all know on Kursk, folks, this right here is going to be clutch for either team. If you're MERC right here, you absolutely have to get control of this and not let it go, because the minute you do, 3-5 moves up and all you have is open ground. Total shit show. We've all been there. Those of you who played this game many times, you know, you've been here, you've seen it. Going to be key, though, for 3-5 to push out from this point once they've gotten control, as they do. You see they've gotten some recon flares, or planes rather, going around. Little Luke's yapping off in the distance at this bad boy, Captain Cove. It's got to be enough to piss you off. Gets one sent back at him. Who is that? That's going to be Girth, Brooks, Twisted, and Ann Flank, everybody. As a reminder, we are on the 3-5 side today, so we will be focusing primarily on 3-5. Yamki is the midpoint. We are going to focus on the map really quickly. Muddy Churn being the second point for 3-5. You see a good garrison wall being built. The Trump effect is in order. You've got Yamki. Garrison on point as well. More supplies being dropped in. Not entirely certain what for. Perhaps they're going to drop that garrison and put one here on either side. Who knows? We shall see. Time will tell. So far, good garrison network going up by 3-5. Managing to send some guys up to windmill as well. That's what you like to see. We're going to get right back to the action, folks. Gentle, Carson, Juicy Juice, Mandrew, Diesel, Reaper, Storia. Storia is the only one that sounds like he belongs here. Kursk Night, baby. Mr. House, Hillies, Sima, Bennett Manor, Jaime. working their way across. This is what I'm talking about. You don't have control of that trench line. It's so devastating. All it is open fields. You got to get lucky. You got to have your timing right. Luckily, here at night, their visibility's not far at all. They cannot see nearly what we can see. Try to give you a little bit of a view. You see these guys, they're not going to have any idea that any of those little red dots are around there. All he sees is absolutely nothing. Now he's getting shot, presumably over by Hillies and them. You see how easy and quick that was. Is that a garrison he's on? Nope, just happens to be hiding in a bush. Diesel. They call him Dick 'em Down Diesel for a reason, folks. Oh, not today. Semi-Dextro. Giving Dick 'em Down Diesel a little gangbang action. MERC making a good push here. Starting to actually get penetration into the point. We've got MG Rex all the way on the other side. He's actually in contention to make a play on this repair station and this light tank here. You see General Gentle right there next to him. MG Rex. MG Rex goes down. Mandrew sees him. These boys spawn and we're like, wait a minute. I hear that noise. It sounds different, you know. Snubbing him out. If only he had gotten the satchel, perhaps. You would have hoped that he would have hit it with the rocket had he had one, but her nerves. Back to the matter at hand. MERC again getting some good penetration within this area of the point. 80 meters out is all they are. Dextro within probably about 50. Storia heading to the second story, bruh. Gonna peek out a window for you. Diesel spawns in, takes out Dextro. Get him! Take him down! Alright, Squiggly, Z-Fork. See Ajax making his way in. Bennett 04. 1, 2, and 3 were obviously taken, as you know. See Demon making his way around. Him and Lucifer taking down Black Watch. Carson, Garen, Deathface, Panther. 2 squad leads. Comet, you are in danger, sir. Comet dropping Demon. He may have given his position away, though. Lucifer seems to know where he's at. Definitely knows where he's at. He watched the flare pop. Lucifer, get ready, buddy. Ooh! Drops the sniper, gets a little head chunk. Comet, poke on out there again, see what happens, Lucifer says. Hits him. Gets one hit in him, but he's got that itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini shooter thing. Ooh! Peeks around. Takes out Gentle. Trying to make his way over, but he doesn't get to cover in time. That was a fun little watch there, if I've ever seen one. Let's go back to this western side. MERC now capping the point. We've got pressure on. Defensive effort is coming now from 3-5. But Sandman Mandrew trying to clear out this push, doing a good job of it so far. Captain Cove and the boys still alive, perched up on the point now. You see they've been damaged for quite some time, but Rylu, Sire, Smelling Wood and Squiggly about to meet some dudes, both of them going down. First Sergeant Sapper. Gonna be one of the closest ones. More and more MERC flooding within the point. This is starting to be red controlled territory, folks. We are at about 25% here on the point. You see half and half at least is going red. The defensive effort is not quite enough at this point. MERC flooding in from the north. MERC owning the midpoint here. Coming in from this eastern side. Jimble's taking out Dispo. .35 doing an incredible job right now. Clearing out this point. Most of the push that's come from MERC has been essentially annihilated. You see PRM's OP here right on the other side of this house. Going to help them stay right here in the point. But other than that, not enough pressure coming from MERC. Now MG Rex taking down some supplies. That will help. Every little bit does. We all know that. 3-5 getting a spawn wave off over here. Just a little OP action. You see MERC progressing now. 3-5 not having quite as substantial of a hold of this midpoint line. MERC now getting penetration. PRM and squad. Jeez. Oh, yes! Look at that arty coming in. That is what I'm talking about. Looks like you have lost your mittens, you naughty kittens. The arty is on point right now. Hopefully that's coming in by 3-5. Just trying to pick apart right here on this edge. I think it may be. They see the guys on the map. Something is dropping. Let's go see what it is. Looks like Axis supplies, folks. Broader look at the battlefield. We've got a lot of fog here, but you can see red representing MERC's push. Blue is 3-5 Marines, the Crown Eaters themselves, folks. You are tuned into Summit 5, Round 3. We've got 3-5 versus MERC. I'm your host, Don Gotti. Forget about... Monty making his way back here behind. Nearly getting into the point. Bennett and the boys trying to work around as well. You see they've got some armor help on the northwestern side. Up here toward the windmills. Manor Jaime lying here keeping this armor unit in contention. Always great to see an engineer dedicated as such. Somebody must have tried to join me there. But we've got that figured out. I'm no longer in white chat with myself, so that's good. Airhead coming in. That does not appear to be a 3-5 Airhead. So MERC looking to make a large push here, ladies and gentlemen. Going to be interesting how they play this Hillies. Getting plenty of smoke. You see Ajax coming up That medic's going to have quite a few smokes to pop. Great play. Oh, already comes down. Does that happen to dismantle the Airhead? We cannot be certain. It doesn't appear so. Airhead is now on cam, folks. We've got one spawn wave. That's going to be PRM, MG Falcon, K Dishpo. Ajax is here from before. Flare goes up. Bombing run comes in. It's not in the right spot, but look. I no longer see an Airhead. Sure as shit, 3-5 has dismantled the Airhead as quick as it's landed. Diesel moving in. Nothing but breathing room for 3-5. As of right now, the 4th point's being contested. You see one squad leader. That's going to be Ledford back here getting a little probe action on. Let's go take a peek and see what he's looking at. Only people really around are going to be Telbin. We've got Telbin at the helm for MERC now. Akimov and Mel Gibson. See just how brutal this fog truly is. Mel Gibson and Skeeter. Mel Gibson trying to hold the point. We do have contesting that. Oh! STG. Man's best friend right now. Akimov. Skeeter. Skeeter's taking this point. Skeeter and squad. Easy's putting in the effort. Akimov dropping into the trench now. He said, I swear somebody was in here. Skeeter's progressed. Mel Gibson coming back off of his OP, I'm assuming. Let's find out. Is it an OP or is it a garrison? It's an OP. Mel making his way back in. We've got a handful of 3-5 now. MERC going to have to do something. They're at about 40% already with cap weight. 2 squads are now entering the point nearly uncontested. A load of other 3-5 are now making their way. If 3-5 is able to progress up to the red-blue line, this will be absolutely devastating for MERC. You see Skeeter taking out Mel Gibson there on screen. Telbin goes down as well, gets cheesed. %60 cap weight going on right now, folks. 3-5 putting in a big... Oh, shit. Look at this Airhead. If 3-5 caps this, they go straight to Grushki. This can be quite an interesting match if I've ever seen it, folks. We've got contesting going. MERC finally gets a spawn wave. Let's see if we can find it. Here they come. Let's follow these boys through the trenches. Akimov. POV. Bandage. Skeeter moving up. Akers and the boys. Oh, this is greatness. This looks incredible right now. I hope you guys are enjoying this. 3-5 no longer capping. They've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squads dedicated to the attack now. Akimov, you see, slow close. Some of these guys has no idea. The thickness of that fog is insane. But look at this. More and more coming off of this Airhead by 3-5. Surprised 3-5's not gotten a garrison somewhere near there. As long as that Airhead's been alive. I would have liked to have thought they would have put a Gary up and really punished these guys for it, but last guy to spawn looks like engineer and a support there. So Kavarsty might run into Blue Chew, Comet Winters, Sapper. Winters pulls up on him. Woo! Look at that. That is going to say a lot there. Quality recon flare coming in by 3-5. You got Nom, Ledford, Blue Chew, The Dark Knight, Sandman, Deathface, Black Watch. All of these guys trying to take on Listening Post. Flare comes up now. It's another flare for 3-5. Double flares, McNairs they call them. Armor has been marked. Contesting is on. I mean, look, if we zoom out a little bit, this is all we're looking at, folks. Quite a wave of blue is getting close. If they're able to enter this objective, get more guys just simply in the point, they may just be able to take this from the hands of MERC, but we shall see. We're going to get right back into the action. The closest up is going to be Dark Knight and these fellers. Captain Cove tries to get out. Oh, can he just... Oh, it's right here. Nash! Nash! No. It's right here, Nash. Nash trying to... Oh, no, Nash. Shabbat Shalom. Away goes the IS-1. Akimov. Telbin. Aaron. Leading the charge. We've got command. Got him, Deathface right in front of him. Deathface right in front of him. Ooh, guns him down, Telbin. Ooh, Telbin gets splattered by spears. Absolutely just melted right in the neck. Jesus. Aaron, Akimov. MERC again managing to halt the attack that has come from 3-5. I'm not sure how or where. Must be somewhere to this southwest of Point, I reckon. See Dark Knight and Sandman about to run into Mastodon, Monty XL, Cap C. Cap C, former MVP. A few seasons ago. Pavi, Vastus, Michael Pentilla. Taking down Dark Knight. They see him through the fog. We can barely see him through the fog, but I'll be darned. Adrian taking time. Getting some much needed bandages going. Riley clearing the way. Listening post no longer really a factor. If you ask do we get over here? Yep, nice. If you ask 3-5, or MERC rather, they've seemingly cleared out the 3-5 push. Hopefully Easy Leaders getting another support to drop some supplies. Getting a garrison up behind them would be clutch right about now. Able to get some more pressure on. But 3-5 doing a good job spreading out, holding the line here. You see great garrison network going up. I look for Howe and Tango Squad. Try to move up a little bit. We're going to try to get to the action, folks. This has been, I want to say boring, but hard to see quite a bit. MG Rex under fire. War Daddy plugging away. That FG-42, tick, 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 tick. You heard him. There he goes down. We knew that was going to happen. Hillies, Dextro, Mr. House, Bennett, Ajax. This is where the action's been most of the evening. You see these fellas working their way in this northwestern side of Yamki. Artillery still plugging away. Surprised we've not really seen much regards to Katyusha strikes. But nonetheless, we've got Bennett, Semi, MG Rex now. As we mentioned before, gotta take advantage and get control of this trenchway. If not, much harder game to play. Juicy Juice manages to take out Rex. There you see Bennett dropping Egbert. Black Watch entering the trench. Semi gonna see him. Oh, goes down though. Dispo. Artillery smoke landing just northwest of the point. Flare comes out by 3-5. He's got armor as well as several infantrymen marked up here. Mannerheim still hanging out. Humans as well. Hilly's coming back. Diesel working his way in the trench now. We've got some movement from the armor unit. Coax, I believe, seeing Diesel there. Shots coming out. Mannerheim committed to maintaining that armor unit. It's quite impressive, actually. Let's see. Hearing that Windmills is being under control by MERC. Able to finally push up to this intersection here. You see Kobe 1 and Deathface gonna run into majority of this MERC push here. Humans, Crest, MG Rex. Katyusha strike inbound. MERC says it's time to move in, folks. What a lovely sight. We've got Mosfa, Evil Panda, and Dr. Balls moving up in the distance. Mannerheim still, well, was on the tank. Goes down due to artillery. 3-5. Starting to push out finally north more and more off the point. Going to be key for them to take control of this big area here. If they're able to do so. Mannerheim making a scramble to the armor. Fight rages on. Z-Fork tries. He's going to have to get the angle on here if he's able to work his way through the trench. This could be a good one. Mannerheim may not see him coming. Jaime goes down. C4, you've been spotted, sir. Dextro. Benito. Mosfa says, full turn. Guns are aimed. Dextro has already gotten him. Nobody else. Cheese off in the distance. Not certain he knows this armor unit's here. Mannerheim coming back off of the OP. You see Squiggly. Squiggly, hop up there and hit him right in the ass, Squiggly. Semi. Going down. Squiggly gets the better of him. Squiggly with a quick reload. Pops up. Bennett. Oh. What the hell just happened? That was crazy. Nobody died either, but that was a wild explosion. Bennett drops him. Gets the mine in the trench. Just Egbert. Egbert goes down. Egbert turned to egg salad. Moskva and crew nearly driving into the trench here. Got to be extra careful right now. Don't want to put themselves in too compromised of a position. MERC. Cap pressure. Back and forth. 3-5. Armor takes a shot. Takes another one from the behind. Moskva hops out. Chef trying to come up with something. Cheese coming in. Moskva says no cheese in this recipe, baby. She says, I'm sorry you're lactose intolerant, sir, but I'll be having my way with this tank today. Not sure what Cheese is doing. I think Cheese was the one with the rockets, so I don't reckon he's got another one. That's the reason he just kind of moved on there. Unfortunate, but nonetheless got some damage off. Forcing the armor unit to retreat. 3-5 now. Doesn't have near as many blues as they do reds in the point, but still able to repel this push. Actually, it's going in the way of MERC now. 25% is about where we're at, folks. Ay, ay, ay. What a time, what a time. I haven't even had time to check the chat. We're not even going to bother, folks. We're in it to win it. We've got Miles, we've got Lucifer. Dextro, Disfo. These boys are now 55% capped on midpoint. Z4 Storia. 3-5 working their way back up the road here. See the armor unit by 3-5 on the left side of your screen there. Got the highlights on now. Make it a little bit easier to see, folks. Be sure to turn your brightness up on your own device. We've got about 70-80% cap coming from MERC now. Defense contests. MERC taking it again. Armor goes down. MERC. Up the MERC. Up the Yamki, we should say. Jimble's gonna fold. Nope. Jimbles manages to say Jimble's Z-Fork. The only ones here. MERC has capped midpoint. We are now 51 minutes and some change remaining in this matchup, folks. What is going on? 3-5. Had it and they've let it slip away. Let's see if they're able to rebound and take this back now. They've got a decent wall of garrisons coming up. Muddy Churn not really in a bad spot as of right now. But we all know how quickly things can turn. We've had the bombing run come down over Yamki. Now it's time to push. MERC doing a good job of spawning, starting to spread out. 3-5. Hitting it from every direction. You see, we're going to take a look from the MERC perspective. 3-5 now, popping up everywhere. So full push. MERC's going to have to spread out, cover all angles. Win these gunfights. You see Nam and Storia winning their gunfights over here. Storia able to move up ever so slightly more. Dextro peering out, drops Storia. Semi pushing up. Z-Fork Gonna run into him on the other side of the wall there. Nom, no idea Dextro's moving. Cover and concealment, folks. Semi winning it so far. Z-Fork rounding the corner. Takes him down. MERC. What have we? Yeah. See what we got going on for MERC. MERC doing a good job spreading out. They've still got complete control of windmills, trying to work down and swipe. Going to do like a diagonal motion, trying to come through and wipe out these garrisons of 3-5s they've got on the flank here. See MERC lining up through here, going to try to move. May work out for them depending on how fast they move. Mel Gibson and crew as well. Alright. MG Rex, Rylu, Monty, Sire. Skeeter dropping the lot of them. Smelling woods. Let's smell this. It's my finger. But you'll never guess where it's been. Ha! Cap C and the boys from MERC off to the east as well. This is going to be your main push, trying to work down toward Muddy Churn. Lieutenant General Bergs going to have to help deal with this here. Santa, Elite, Miles, Silvernewt, Akers, and Dishfo. Captain Dark Knight, unable to see. You see these guys, 3-5, trying to work their way back in. We're right here on the front line, folks. Let's tune in with Black Watch. Rocket comes down, he hits the deck. Creeping along. Quite a snail's pace. Ledford goes down. Rounds the corner. Shoots him through the fence. Typhlos. No idea where. We're moving. Takes out Typhlos. Shooting with Riley here. Sandman! Bring me a dream. Boom, 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 boom. Drops the AP mine. MERC holding off the offensive push so far. Rylu leading the wedge. You see Nam, First Sergeant Forge in the distance. They're going to have him keyed here momentarily. Rylu drops. Yep. First Sergeant Ford had him pegged. Kind of like Rylu's girlfriend did him last night. Anyways. Sandman! Mounted up. Part of this push from 3-5. 200 meters to go. He just needs to get there. Not exactly sure where he's going right now. Perhaps been told to do something else, or that there's armor afoot. Nobody's out that way, bub. Hard telling here, Monty. Monty XL, XL being extra long. That's how long he stays hidden in these bushes, folks. Monty be camping today, ladies and gentlemen. Santa Elite dropping Ledford. You see Skeeter takes him out in return. A little bit of a back and forth here. Coming now east of Point. MERC doing their best to penetrate. Now, I wonder. They have been marked on Comet's flare. However, MERC has got nearly an entire squad making their way back here through the point that 3-5 knows about. That's why they're almost going directly around where they were. That explains how they're able to live. MG Rex, Rylu, Mel Gibson, Humans, Jamie, Squiggly, Smelling Wood. Time to shine, boys and girls. Smelling Wood getting Rylu, takes him down. Bit of a back and forth there. A little shoving battle, if you will. Squiggly coming out on top, but the grenade takes him down anyways. That was a... Not sure whose grenade that was, but quite a toss, if you ask me. 3-5 doing a good job to move in toward, from this eastern side rather. Gaining control of the main road here, complete map, you know, land domination as far as that goes. We've got Muddy Churn being their second point. Absolutely no way for MERC right now to slip through. Great control of where they need to be. Yamke now has to get more pressure. Charlie Squad, not entirely sure what they're doing out there, but hey. Mel Gibson, MG Rex, carving through, trying to repel this 3-5 push. Those of you just tuning in, we're about 42 minutes remaining in this matchup. 3-5 ran control of Midpoint for the first, say, about 40 minutes. About up to the 51-minute mark, so if you want to see how that went down, be sure to reverse to that part in the stream. But MG Rex getting taken out by Squiggly. Ledford goes down. Nam Semi going back and forth, ends up trading. Squiggly still waiting. See Yamke just about 200 meters away. 3-5 has it in their sights. They just have to get this push in cooperation with each other. AT comes out. Smelling Wood sends one short. Hilly's rounding the corner there. Does he take a rocket? Skeeter doesn't see him. Skeeter on your Peter, flick it off. Hilly's. Hilly's! Hilly's taking him out, baby. Nom. Ledford. Squiggly, you're the only one. Hilly's making a statement. These guys are going to end up being able to respawn, but still. Squiggly! Squiggly! Hilly's putting in work, dropping a whole squad on Cam Air. The boys spawning again. Hilly's. 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 You animal. Total repel by 3-5. Hilly's got to turn around. Says, wait, what the hell was that? Drops Skeeter in them. He must know something's close. Doesn't seem to have any idea. Diesel and Dark Knight coming in as well off their OP. Ledford and the boys managing to get a full spawn off their OP. That's absolutely wild. One of them disappearing, but 3-5 getting the push on both sides now. Splitting completely around MERC. Going to attempt to take them both ways. Let's take a peek here. 3-5 armor. Chilling back here where they can't really be touched. Bible Swans, Duders, and Iowa. Where are these guys shooting at? I truly think these guys are just firing at folks they see down the barrel. See Smellingwood now coming in as engineer. Red Devil getting gunned down by Z-Fork. You heard him in the distance. Alpine. Hunter Jaime working his way up with Moskva. Do they have any marks on the 3-5 armor? That's what I want to know, because right now they're exposed. Girth and them obviously don't see them. Guns turned completely the other way. This one's rotating though. Looks like he has eyes. Do they see him? Do they see him? Do they see him? I don't think so. Oh. Look how close. Obviously in the daytime they'd be able to see each other, but here, Kursk Night with all this fog, they have no idea, and if they're not marked, they're not gonna know. Trying not to send that shot off and give away their position here. See, they don't see this one. Ooh. Goose Wizard and the boys go down though. Pavi, Vastus Bane, Michael Pentilla. I drop one in the distance. Golly. .35 got Muddy Churn completely surrounded. Building that wall of infantry. Still trying to get that pressure onto Yamki again. Going to be a long match. We're only about 55 minutes into it now, folks. Jeff Moskva and crew. I'm not sure if they see him or not. Guns basically pointed right at him. See, they can't quite see what we see, so. Oh, then they run over the commander. What a play, Moskva. Yes. TC away, my friend. TC away. Running over your own commander. Gotta love it. That was pretty funny. I hope he asked for that. I hope he was like, hey, run me over real quick. We'll never know. We will never know. Well, we might eventually, but not right now. Mr. House. Mr. House. Right now he's Mr. Mouse trying to sneak around through the field here. He's got Death Face. Spears. Look at these guys. He's like, wait, bro, this is my hiding spot. You can't just run up on my hiding spot. Is this your special bush? King of the fucking forest. Death Face with a leap. Goes down. MERC's main push. Now pushing east off of Yamki. We've got 30 minutes remaining in the matchup. A little more than 30 rather. Muddy Churn is the next point. Story are gonna get snuck up on, yep. PRM knew he was there. G-Rex back running AT. He's got the PPSH, it looks like. To run into Bergs. Bergs peering around just too far. 3-5, you can see 3-5 so close. Just can't quite get there. Got to get out of the house to get these guys into the circle. Look, nobody from MERC actually in the circle. Could do a great bit of damage if they were able to just get in there, but whoa. You guys saw that, huh? There we go. Okay. We went off axis. That was pretty cool. Kind of changed things up a little bit. Chef Moss was still patrolling the point here. Fork looking to spoon. Tiflos. Come cuddle. Z-Fork going down. 3-5 really needs to mount a push here. They've got a little bit of a splatter coming in from here, splatter from there, but nothing major so far. A lot of these guys just need to get in the point. 3-5 can change this game. Mel getting him some. Who is this? Telbin cruising through the battlefield. He's on. Oh, we gotta follow this. We gotta get this. Gets shot finally out of. No way. No way. Not much of a MERC push coming as far as Muddy Churn is concerned. It almost appears mostly that they're just fighting off this frontal push on Yamki, many of which working their way up from off of the windmill. Ooh, spawn wave comes up Hillies. Hillies the closest one to it, but doesn't managed to take it out. It's just an OP though. It's gonna be just Egbert's OP. You see several armor units by 3-5 perched up on the hill. Girth Brooks, Bible Swan. I think that's where you hold it by both its covers and make it flap when you're on vacation, you know, in your hotel stay. Always got one chilling in the drawer. I think that's what a Bible Swan is. Santa Elite. Not in the North Pole, he's here at Kursk. Don't know how elite that is. We should be building toys. Nonetheless, goes down Ledford. Storia leading the charge. Jumps the fence, goes down. Hate jumping fences in this game. You never get your gun out in time. Jamie, 85, making him pay. Squiggly going down, trying to move up. Egbert still stuck at the house. You see Jamie. Woo! Dodges one there. Egbert rounding the corner. Throws an aid. Boom. Another. I don't think that was artillery either. I think that was a armor round. I'm not sure. Rylu, Reaper. Rylu taking him out. Yamke up for grabs right now. You see MERC under control, but nobody really within the circle. 3-5 able to use this OP and push through this open field. Could be key to them taking back control of this midpoint, but as of right now, MERC making them pay. Rylu and the boys trying to do their best to ensure none of this 3-5 push comes to fruition. You see Juicy Juice, Jumbles, Deathface, Sapper. All of which working their way into the point if they can. See Diesel. Ooh, already coming down. Diesel possibly being saved there by that already human Diesel. Storia exchanging fire. Human Storia trading. Diesel still alive. First Sergeant Sapper making his way up. "26 minutes remain, just long enough to take a point and perhaps hold it and get some garrisons up. You know what it is. This is Summit Round 3, Summit 5. Round 3, folks. MERC versus 3-5. We are on the 3-5 side today. Squad lead on squad lead crime. Both of them end up dropping, but Monty come out victorious there. Nam, USA Tank, Diesel, Storia, Carson, Grin trying to make their way. You see Nam squaring off with Rex. Doesn't end up going well. Both of which tune in with Sergeant Reaper here. Giving Diesel some cover. Manor Jaime, Rylu, Typhlos in the distance. Soldat as well. Reaper's not going to know that. He doesn't see him. Might see a little movement coming. That's about it. Nam running this STG. He's going to have plenty of smoke grenades, I'm pretty sure. that he can use. Would not be a bad idea. They definitely are going to want to get a smoke push coming, just to help contort any views, especially with this fog. Use the fog and the cover to your advantage. Make a push. Come out of nowhere. Get multiple angles of attack going, but MERC is starting to take Muddy Churn now. We're going to zoom on over, folks, and see what's going on. MERC really the only one's close. Shifty, Lucifer, Demon, Acres, Mastodon, Cap C, Silver Newt, Rutro. Saw that. Three, 5. Watching Muddy Churn go. Sending both of their armor units. Both heavies are now focusing back on the point. We've got Ledford and Gentle making their way in with their squads. Savvy, the engineer as well. Woo! MERC 25% cap now. Still owning the objective. They're probably not going to end up capping it, just based on sheer numbers. But for right now, giving 3-5 one hell of a time, forcing them to do a little bit of resetting, which in fact is going to be huge, as their front lines were taking quite a beating there for a second. You see Peter, Love, and Mike's squad trying to do something on that midpoint. Defense finally coming in from 3-5. Ledford going to be the only one left here. Humans coming around. Humans take him out. Now Cap C and the boys are going to have to repel the 3-5 onslaught. Skeeter taking down Cap C here. Cheese, humans. Cheese going down. Humans on a roll tonight, folks. We're going to get a live look from humans' point of view. Doesn't see Painter out there. Ooh, might see Savvy. Does not see Savvy. Might hear Savvy. Savvy pushing up. Running through the house, trying to get another view. Just like he's making his way ever so slightly. Oh no. Oh no, get us the fuck out of here. Oh shit. Yahar! You gotta be smarter. You got to be smarter, boys. Got us out of the house. We were dark there. We were in the dark. We were in the dark, damn it. God damn it. We were in the dark. 3-5. Yamki. Congestion. Away. Z-Fork making his way into the middle of the point. You see Housebound and Alpine working their way in from the north. Rylu goes down to the east. Squiggly. Squiggly drops. I love when people drop right as I say their name. It's fucking brilliant. Chef Mosva hopping out. Mosva got Squiggly, but did Squiggly already get Mosva? Mosva doing a check. I don't see it either. Appears to be okay. Him, Evil Panda, and Dr. Balls will live to see another day. Muddy Churn being attacked relentlessly. MG Rex, humans. The boys are still alive and well, holding the point. Mandrew, Juicy Juice, gotta push them out here. 20 minutes to go. Let's see, we're gonna go ahead and end the poll now. We've got, I believe, 68% of you. 75 votes came in, folks. 68% said 3-5 was going to take this, while 31% came out and said MERC was going to take this. So we shall see how it goes. So far, MERC with the advantage. MG Rex We're the only ones back here on Muddy Churn again, but all you need is a squad that pesters the entire game, and you can hold so much easier. You get that little bit of pressure on just to fuck with the defense enough. You're gonna have a great time. MG Rex doing a great job. Mandrew doesn't stand a chance. Absolutely obliterated. I don't want to leave this yet. MG Rex on a roll. We are not going back in the house, folks. MG Rex drops Jimbles. Just listening to him go. Whole point now belonging to MERC. Just not enough cap pressure. Throw Rex. Great play, though, nonetheless. You see nobody really else around. A few MERC working their way up. Mandrew coming in from the west. The fight still rages on. Yamke is where it's at. Spears, Carson Grin, Egbert, Commert, Yenzer, Bob Rosk, the Sandman, to name a few, trying to get this push going on Yamke. They've got 18.5 minutes remaining in this matchup. It's going to take at least 16. They got it in sometime in the next 16.5 minutes. They've got to either get the cap going or get it started. We all know it takes 2 minutes to cap a point here. And hell let loose. Sometimes, oftentimes, the timing is everything. You see, we've got a blue push, blue wave coming in. The point, Bob Ross, Carson Grin, Dark Knight. Skeeter goes down, but Sandman and the boys working their way through. Jamie trying to get Dark Knight, doesn't end up making it happen. You got Bob Ross, Carson Grin, a couple of them mounted up in the point now. This is good for 3-5. This is really big. Sandman lying in wait over there as well. Larger look at the battlefield. 3-5 just really needs to move in. They have a chance here to take this back from MERC. They got to get their guys. They got to win these gunfights, and they have to move into that circle. So far, they seem to outnumber them just a little bit. We are going to tune right back in here to the front line. Eli Pope clearing the way. I heard he had died, but I guess it's not so. Must have been a different Pope. Just kidding, that's not funny. But hey, forget about Mosfa. Maybe in trouble here, Dr. Balls. Reaper goes down. Mosfa hops out as well. They get him right before he gets the satchel on. Both of which getting gunned down, though. Yenzer coming up. Evil Panda. They are a sitting duck, folks. Who's got it? Skeeter. Skeeter, no. Skeeter, no. Yenzer, automatic rifleman, not able to do much. Mannerheimy doing his best to protect this armory, and he's seen him with it all match here so far. Yenzer managed him to take him out. Mel Gibson gonna be the next in line. Him and Soldat. Chef Mosfa coming off the garrison up there, trying to work his way back to his armor unit. 3-5 starting to cap the point now, folks. This is huge. 15.5 minutes remaining. Yamke, look at it. This is the bigger picture. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. We're sitting from the west. If we look at it from 3-5's point of view, this is what we're looking at. We've got armor. We've got the numbers. We're at about 35% here. MERC coming off this garrison from the north. You get another spawn wave. You see it coming in the distance. Oh. This is big. This is big. Oh, no. Not a good view. Doesn't quite work with the armor. Oh. I think that was Moskva's tank going down over there. I want to say Winters might have done it in. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, if not, nope, there it was. That was it now, I'm certain. Oh no, maybe that was just the 3 repair stations, triple rep diddlers. Yep, you saw the armor unit go down. 3-5 still holding this pressure. You see MERC. We're going to watch MERC respond here. Oh, bombing run comes in. Soldat keeps running right at it. Balls of steel. Or brain of rocks, not sure, but getting in there nonetheless. Z-Fork gonna be the one he runs into. Sandman, Z-Fork. Ooh, Satchel's on the point, guys. Satchel's on the point. That is, ooh, it's a 30-second guy. We're 15 seconds in, folks. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got a good chunk. Jeez, Bobrovsk, get out of the way. Huge satchel. Boom, baby. Satchel pops. Both of them in the house drop. Josh McD, Mr. House, Evil Panda. These boys are going to have to work their way in. Kobe Juan. Kobe Juan. Kobe Juan. 3-5. Nearly had the cap. I don't know how they didn't. Kyumba sends one into the Tiger. Gets it anyway. Big play here. Humans throws another one at the Tiger. I don't believe that did a whole lot, though. We do have some smoke coming. Oh, Tiger manages to get back into cover just in time. Dextro. If only Dextro had something worth a shit. He's a measly support player. Clears out an OP while he's at it. Artie comes in. What a shit show this point is right now. Yenzer doing his best to protect this Tiger. You see humans right around back here. Tiger spins, humans. Humans pop out and drop him. Pull up and wreck. Pull up and wreck. Both kitties sitting pretty in the pasture. 3-5 keeping the drive alive. MERC, look at all this red. We saw a sea of blue and then it was like, "Gah, fuck shit down." Big push. Coming by 3-5. Who was that missed? Ajax. Ajax. Damn it. Terrible shot, Ajax. Semi. Red Devil. Semi gonna be the closest one to this Tiger. Sandman moving in. Kobe one. Everybody's just dying everywhere. Cap pressure again goes in. 3-5 starting the pressure. Defense wave comes up. You saw the spawn. Mel Gibson and the boys up there. Demon and Shifty coming in on the OP as well. Panzer IV moves up. Tiger moving up. Josh McD might be in trouble here. Goose. Wizard. Carl T. Baggins. Josh McD. Josh McD. Josh, you're on their radar. Josh, how are you doing this, Josh? Josh does not have a satchel. Josh could have gotten there. Josh could have gotten the satchel. Josh does not have a satchel. Josh was shooting rockets. He may come back with a satchel this time. We'll see. Under 10 minutes remain, folks. Where the hell was that shot come from? Anybody see that? There's no guy there. Must have died as soon as he shot. Ooh! Tiger goes down. Panzer IV is the only one remaining. He is absolutely surrounded. Takes a shot. You see humans up here as well. Ajax to throw some rockets their way. This is not a good spot. 3-5 armor starting to crumble here as of right now. Tiger goes down. PZ4 in trouble. Ajax lining it up. Ajax. Ooh, hits the corner. Doesn't matter. Something takes it out. It looks like probably MERC armor from distance ends up getting him. MERC fully encompassed the point here. Eli Pope, Kobe 1, Winters on the north side now, actually. Working their way all the way around, managing to get into this trench. North side of the point, but not going to be enough. We've got contention going on. Muddy Churn. I bet that's just one or two guys from MERC just being close. Oh, here we go. Small spawn wave comes back. They're going to assume it's at least a couple guys. Let's take a look at the battlefield. That's the one good part about the fog. You see the battlefield so much easier. Well, at least you don't see the battlefield so much easier, but you see the bigger picture a little bit easier. Santa Elite going down. Sandman making his last stand. MG Rex going down. MERC looks like they're starting to push a little bit. Forcing their way through. That's going to be huge if they're able to take out this garrison behind here for 3-5. That's really 3-5's only major point of contention here. See War Daddy posted up with the sniper rifle. Doing his best to keep anybody from getting close. 3-5 got to clear him out though. MG Fallon, one who knocks just meters away from each other, have no idea, seemingly. 7 minutes, 6 seconds remains. Let's see how 3-5 decides to end this. They need to send everything at them at once now. They've got a garrison on the backside. We've got pressure coming in from the northeast of Yamki, as well as here in the south. While MERC focuses most of their push on this southern 3-5 push. You see Artie and everything coming in here. 3-5 doing a good job at progressing in from the east. Let's go tune in up there really quickly, see what's going on. Santa Elite, Skeeter. A little bit of back and forth. PPSH so inaccurate though. Miles spawning in, probably the worst time, but he gets Skeeter anyway. Goes down though. Squiggly. Yenzer. MG42 just absolutely ripping. Oh, what a toss. Somebody with a magnificent throw. We've got Weed, we've got Red Devil, Mel Gibson, Pickle Rick. Axis Recon coming in and flank Earthbrooks and Twisted. Pickle Rick saying, stop, I dare you. I double dog dare you to stop. Recon tank knowing better than that though, of course. Squiggly making it all the way up again, but does not seem to get in the point. 3-5 being shut down to the northeast. PRM working his way from inside this bush. Camper's delight, this map is. Nom goes down, Kobe. Kobe gets the satchel on. Michael tops out. Michael! Kobe, no! Kobe, no. Michael does not have a chance to get the satchel. Vastis. Oh no. Vastis, you got 10 seconds. Ledford, don't get too close. Spears, you're going down. Boom. Forget about it. 4 minutes remain. 2 minutes and 18 seconds for 3-5 to start getting some pressure on. You see Evil Panda and Nash working their way in. Airhead comes in by 3-5. Ugh, excuse me, right here on the southeast side of the point. We're gonna see if we can see that. Yeah, let's watch this come in. Rylu, Typhus. Lands right in front of him, yeah. Quick grenade toss takes that out. 3-5 not going to have the extra pressure they had hoped for. Gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. 3 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in this matchup. I am your host, Don to the G. Oh, what a rocket. That was hot, dude. I think that was Mandrew. Sending one. Gets the whole squad as they spawn. Great play coming in. 3-5 still has a chance. They've got 48 seconds now to initiate this cap pressure. If not, it's going to be all she wrote. But MERC managing to take the midpoint back with 51 minutes remaining. We saw them struggle at first. 3-5 looked really strong off the bat. Now not, well, I don't want to say not so much, but unable to truly get that extra oomph when they need it. They've got 19 seconds left. It looks like this one's going to go the way of MERC. We've got a 3-2 on our hands either way, no matter what, but boom, baby. Satchel goes live. Captain Cove gets him one. Bible Swan no longer in a tank. You see him there with an automatic rifle. This one going to belong to MERC, folks. 3-2 going to be the final here. We've got Yamki as the midpoint. Kursk Night, what a bitch. It's a pain for us streamers. It's a pain for those playing. If your team is the one that didn't vote against Kursk, probably need a new guy picking your maps, because I don't know how anyone would volunteer for this map. Golly. Sucks. Get rid of it. Throw it in the trash. But nonetheless, MERC going to come out victorious tonight. Summit round 3. This year's Summit 5 tournament, folks. 60 seconds remain for it to be finalized, but that is going to be all she wrote. Katusha strike inbound just for fun. Might as well get the extra XP. Turn those combat scores up just a little bit. Man, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Tried to get in close enough that it wasn't too much of a gray wash of bullshit fog, but you know we're not always perfect. So if you happen to enjoy the stream, please give us a like, hit that subscribe button. Every little bit helps. We are on our way to 1,000 subs. We've got plenty of watch hours thanks to those of you out there tuning in every single weekend, but we can always use some more subscribers, so big things in the works. We'll announce those soon as they come, probably within the next week. So you guys will see a little bit more on the upcoming streams here, but that has been all, folks. 3-2 by means of MERC. Taking back the point. They went ahead. They got it done. They took it back. 51 minutes remaining. They held the rest of the match. It looked like 3-5 was going to possibly get it from them a couple times, but they weren't able to make it happen. So, unfortunately, we are stuck with that being the outcome. 3-5. Don't hang your heads. Quite a match, to say the least. You guys put on one hell of a performance. That opener was godlike. Just not enough to win this one today. I'm your host, Don Gotti. Thank you for tuning in again. Please give us a like, subscribe, leave us a comment in the chat. Thank you all again for tuning in. Forget about